Now we'll go into the AWS console. So first I set up my IoT button. I did it via the app, mobile app, and pretty much everything was done for me. Configuring it, setting up the rule, security policies, certificates, all of that. It was quite nice, very seamless. And then I attached an action of Lambda function to my button, which is this IoT Lambda function. And it's triggered by the IoT. Here's my function. It basically takes the event, a property, and whether it was a positive, negative, or inconclusive detection, and persists the data in the IoT database, sends out notification back to the user, and then when that data is put into the DynamoDB database, here's some examples. There is a trigger event on the database to notify property owner function. For that, I had to turn the manage stream on. If I go to the notify property owner function, this one is called via the trigger on the DynamoDB table. And here is the function. It looks to see if it was an insert and if it was a positive detection. And if so, it looks up to see if any property owners have subscribed to that property to receive a notification. And if so, it sends them a notification that a positive detection was detected on their property. Next, for those SNS notifications to work, I used a topic that I had used earlier in the class, motion email, since I already had subscribed to it and verified and validated my email. Amazon throttled my SMS text messages. I can no longer send them. They have a cap of $1 a month, and at the rate I was testing, I exceeded that, even though I wouldn't have been doing that every day of the month. But they cut me off anyway. I sent them an email asking it to be turned back on for just a few days, but they denied that. So I had to turn to email only, which is fine. Then that topic, I had subscribed just my phone number, but then I had to also end up using the emails. But since I already had that set up earlier, that wasn't a problem. Okay, the next thing is the website. So the website I implemented on an EC2 instance running Apache. I set up the policies or the security group to have HTTP and HTTPS and SSH. And deployed my HTML script. Let's see. Next, the website communicates via API gateway. 2 APIs, one to get all of the locations where skimming devices have been detected. I have a get method that uses the read devices Lambda function. So the API gateway calls the read devices. And it purely does a scan of the DynamoDB database and returns back all of the detected devices to display on the website. The other API is property subscription, and that's a post. So when you subscribe to receive an SNS notification, it goes to write subscription. So the API gateway invokes write subscription, and it writes to the second table, second DynamoDB table. And it also is very short and sweet. Basically takes the subscription information and writes it to the database property notification. Okay. The last one is notify property owner. This one is the one triggered from the IoT device database and looks to see if a property owner has subscribed, and if so, it sends out an SNS notification. Okay, putting that all together, I'll do a quick demo. Here's the Skim Ninja website. It shows detected skimmers, those are that have been positive, and a way to subscribe for additional ones. So if I wanted to, here's the property notification table. So if I wanted to add another one, let's add Fifth Street, so we know that it's a new one. 123 Fifth Street, Monument, Colorado, and a phone number 555-1212. Subscribe. So if I look at my subscription, I now have the Fifth Street. Oh, there it is, 123 Fifth Street, Monument, Colorado. And then I can view the detected positive skimmers. So I'm going to simulate, I'm pressing the AWS IoT button once. That will generate an event at a property, and then it will generate a random positive, negative, or inconclusive. So I should have a email. So this was a negative. There was no skimming device detected. So I should have no new events in my table. And there's 4. If I refresh, there still should be 4 because it was a negative. If I do it again and do a double click, that will be at a different address and randomly generated. And this one came back as inconclusive. So again, it will be added to the database. inconclusive, but it won't be added to the website because it's only positive here. Try another one. I'll do a long click, so that will be a different address. And that one returned back inconclusive as well. Trying to get a positive one. Doing one more. This one was positive. So one went out to the property owner because they subscribed to the Come and Go gas station. That a positive result happened at that property. And then the user of the application also would have received an SMS notification that in their immediate area there's a possible skimming device. If we go to the website, there should be one more in the list, and there is, as well in the database down here. So that is a demo of my application and all the components that went into it. I really enjoyed the class, and I really enjoyed doing the project. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot, and I really appreciate all the time and effort that the professor and the TAs put into the class. It was a great experience. Thank you very much.